survivor. I'm a survivor, survivor. Who will be the ultimate survivor? Let's find out when you spend a day in our shoes. All you creators, our sanctuaries waiting. Who will win the title? Well, it could be you. Survivor, survivor. I'm a survivor.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Folks, how you doing? It's always funny to me to watch that intro, because if you guys don't remember, that was the intro that we had to pay to have made. What's that place called where you can have them make Fiverr? Fiverr, how do you spell that?
Fiverr.
It's a Fiverr is it's a bunch of young techie kind of guys and girls that if you send them a request to build you something for your page, they do techie kind of stuff like page development, web design.
You can have pretty much, it's all like gig work basically,
so
is what it is.
The funny thing is they had, so that's the song is computer generated. You wouldn't know it, but the guy, I guess he could not say sanctuary. He may have been a foreigner and he could not say sanctuary. So they had to redo that over and over and over and over. He kept sending it to Jamie and he would say sanctuary, sanctuary, sanctuary. He could not say sanctuary.
That was a struggle.
It was a struggle. I'll play it again for you. And if you listen to that particular part, he finally got it to where we're like, you know what, that's fine. Just leave it. We had all the video. So we sent them all these video clips. And what they did was took, you might say, little highlight moments of all these video clips, put a 30-second sound clip to it, and then we had to buy that. And that was what we used to play at the beginning of our Surviving I'm a Survivor series, our mini series. Mm-hmm. That was last year when we had those 3 teams come out and do different challenges at the sanctuary. But no, man, I don't know. You don't know. So what you do is you enter what you need done. And I guess they bid on it. The people who work there bid on who's going to get the job or whatever.
Well, it's different. There's different like levels, and you hire certain ones based on things that you
need done.
Yeah.
So let me play it for you again. Remember, there was no studio set up with some guitars and some drummer and some guy in there. Survivor, I'm a survivor, survivor. That's computer, right?
Yeah, it's all computer.
That's all computer done. And that's why you can't believe a darn thing you see anymore or what you hear anymore. Listen, no, we're real. We're real. You can believe this. You can believe this, okay? You don't fake these wrinkles, y'all. You don't fake that.
No.
All right, let me play that for y'all again. And listen when it gets to the part about Survivor, okay? It's so funny.
Survivor. I'm a survivor, survivor. Who will be the ultimate survivor? Let's find out when you spend a day in our shoes. All you creators, our sanctuaries.
Our sanctuary.
It's pretty good compared to where it started out.
Oh my gosh. I'll play it one more time.
Who will win the title? Sanctuaries waiting. Who will win in our shoes? All you creators, our sanctuaries waiting. Who will win the title? Well, it could be you. Survivor, survivor. I'm a survivor.
Anyway, I would say overall it was pretty good. I like it.
Yeah.
And
it's catchy. I sing it often. I find myself like singing it, walking around. So
yeah, it's very catchy.
Tune.
Well, you know what else is catchy? I have anxiety. That was actually something we did the same thing with. We took a clip of me actually singing it in the video that I made with Jake, where he gave me high anxiety, and they took one little snippet of that. And then they got their computers to work on it.
And made auto-tune.
Yeah, you want to hear it real fast? Can we play that? You don't want to play that?
Go ahead.
Okay, I mean, we don't have to. But while we're waiting for Facebook to get in, YouTube gets notified when we go live. Facebook does not. Yeah, this is all computer, guys. This is not some kind of a man sitting in some studio singing this. I don't know if you thought that or not. But I'll tell you what, Jamie and I have learned
Somebody said it's my ringtone.
No, it's not. That is
Excuse
not
me.
anyone's ringtone.
Facebook is in the house, they said.
Yeah, I see Facebook is commenting now. I see them jumping in there. This is so funny. Listen, all right, hold on. Save it. I need to upload it into here so we can all hear it together. Now, this is just a sound bite, so you're not gonna see any video here, but you'll be able to hear what we
have anxiety, and you're
That's
not
real.
making it better.
Get those computers.
I have anxiety, you're not making it better.
A little beat.
have
I just think of those like some kind of DJ sitting there on all this turntable. I'm not typing. I can just do this. He's like turntable. You got all these around him, and then he has a little glow stick, and you all glow stick. And someone's pouring beer on him. He's like, Jamie, just could I please just have my moment?
I said it's probably
Could I have my moment here and there? Just give me a moment on occasion.
It's fine.
I'm going to turn off my Wi-Fi
Mine's
now,
off too.
so we don't have any issues with someone trying to call me or spam whatever they do. Good morning, folks. How y'all doing? I know what you're thinking. What in the world y'all doing on here 2 days in a row for? Guys, we are doing what we enjoy doing, which is spending time with those we love and care about, okay? While we have our morning cup of coffee. Good morning. I was real careful how I did that. Did y'all notice what I just did right there? Do that again. And that's because this one over here is sick.
Yep.
Now, I know that we're kind of sharing a lot of airspace here on this slide. We kind of have to. But, yeah, Jamie's not feeling real well. She had a sore throat. Started off with a sore throat Friday. Saturday, which was yesterday, she did a few chores and just felt exhausted. Did a lot of laying around, a lot of sleeping.
Yeah. I was pretty much worthless yesterday.
And then, go ahead.
And today is probably going to be very
About
similar
the same
to yesterday.
Well, that's what.
But I'm up and I'm here.
Yeah. Well, that's what I say. Your body, if your body tells you to rest, then rest. I says I can do all the chores here. I don't like having to do them all, but I can. It's always nice to be able to kind of tag team things like this.
I helped with. I mean, we fed babies together. I did all the watering yesterday, but like, normally Saturday is like the big day for videos, for projects, for both properties. I didn't even make it to the other property yesterday. Like I laid down for what I thought was going to be 5 minutes while Lester got ready, and it turned out to be 4 hours.
Next thing you know, I'm already gotten there, did my jobs, got back over here, and she's still sleeping.
Yeah, I didn't
and
mean
so
it.
I'm like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
And then she was still in bed by midnight. So poor baby.
Yeah, kicking my butt.
But we work through it, guys. We don't take days off. We find a way to work through. You can't take days off here. There's no way to take a day off here.
It's not. No, it doesn't happen. So I just do it in like chunks. Like I make a goal of like, I'm going to go out and feed these animals, and I'm going to go back in for a bit and just space it all out. And then all of the normal like extras just fall right now.
Everyone's screaming COVID, and then some are in all caps with a bunch of question marks. Guys,
so what
cares?
If it is?
Who
like,
cares?
What am I going to do different if it is?
We don't live that way anymore. That was a scare that the government put into us. There's always been common colds. We've all had them all of our life growing up, and be it strep throat or be it COVID or be it anything else, life goes on.
I mean,
and
I flew
we
in
take precautions.
Yeah.
Get off of me, fly.
I mean, we're not going to go hang out with Papa and Gigi or anything like that and get in anybody's way. I'm not going out to eat or spreading this to the world. So, I mean, y'all are seeing me, but I'm not out gallivanting about.
Yeah, and then what Jamie gets, I will get eventually. So
and vice versa. Every time that Lester's sick, I end up with it, and we just, we muddle through. So.
I probably shouldn't have said a darn thing, because that's just going to create all kinds of negativity. We don't
people
want negativity.
Probably thought I was mad. Otherwise, I'm not mad. I just don't feel.
But I did when I toasted her when we touched our cups. I made sure that my the spot where I sip from was way under where she sips from. So
It'll be fine.
anyway, we'll make it through this, guys. It's fine. So how's it going?
People are commenting about my dress. Like, Jamie, is that a new dress?
Oh,
it is a new
Lord.
dress. And I almost died trying to put it on today.
So yesterday it was 4 minutes she needed for her bra. Today she did not give me a time. And I'm glad she didn't, because you don't know how long it took her to get into that dress. Not get out of, but to get into.
So these straps, okay, there's two. And to be able to put it on and figure out, and they crisscross in the front and the back apparently. But first I had them just going like this and just crisscrossing in the back, and that wasn't right. Then I had one crisscross and one straight. That wasn't right. Then I had two match crisscross, and let me just tell you what, it's on, and it took an exorbitant amount of energy to get here. So it's cute and all, but it needed instructions to come with it, because I struggled this morning.
What gets me is with women's dresses, sometimes when you see them, they look so tiny, and then you're able to find a way to get them on.
Yeah.
And they fit great. So I like the summer dresses Jamie wears. And I know you're a dress person.
I wasn't my whole life, though. I really probably in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I had found that I felt the most comfortable in dresses, and that I wasn't embarrassed to wear a dress in settings that didn't necessarily call for a dress. Because previously in my life, I would buy a dress, wear it once, and then never wear it again.
Yeah.
And mostly was a pants girl. And now I find that I am the most comfortable in dresses as often as the weather will allow.
Even doing farm chores and stuff, Jamie still goes out with her little dresses and her boots. She never takes her pearls off. Jamie's a pearl person. That's not some kind of a costume.
No.
It's not costume jewelry or anything that Jamie puts on to have like a trademark, even though
it is my trademark now.
Even though that someone, this is the funniest thing ever. So I was gifted something several months back that I finally got installed. It's a really nice chrome plated Longhorn hood ornament. And I was terrified when I just got the new truck, and someone said how great it would look on the new truck. And I was just scared, y'all. Hood ornaments, you see them on Lamborghinis. And what kind of cars have hood ornaments? They used to be in all cars, Buicks, Cadillacs. They all had hood ornaments, but they were also something people would steal and break off just to be mean. So I think they stopped doing hood ornaments on a lot of cars. Only your really, really expensive cars still come with hood ornaments, right? Like Ferrari.
Yeah.
Maybe not even Ferrari, but like a Bentley or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Someone sent me a hood ornament for my truck. It was cute. Okay, it was cute, but it was very macho of a bull. But how they got it made with a bull wearing pearls is really neat. And so, yes, I did put that on my truck. Okay, and I am not embarrassed to say that it's pretty darn cool. And but wearing pearls is one that you don't see very often. A bull wearing pearls.
I love it.
But that was really, I don't know.
Symbolic.
It was symbolic of who we are.
Of both of us.
Yeah, because the bull part, the Longhorn Lester thing, and then of course the pearls around the bull's neck. And that makes me kind of wonder, though. I do have to wonder.
Uh-oh. Something's wrong.
You keep talking. I'm going to figure out what's going on. We have a goat screaming in distress. It's a big goat.
That's not good. There's a goat yelling, and usually that means that somebody's head stuck or that they've gotten to where they shouldn't be, and it's over here, which is a little bit alarming.
Well, our dogs are not barking, so I'm not concerned about something bad.
No, it's not like bad, like a predator bad. It means that somebody's typically stuck. So what Lester was saying is somebody sent a hood ornament of a chrome bull figurine, just like the I don't know what you call that, but like the chest up, neck up, and it has a pearl necklace on it in chrome as well. It was very classy, very neat. You don't see anything?
So poor Pickles got separated from the herd.
Oh, it's Pickles. Pickles yelling to get back with everybody.
All of our goats have walked down towards, they're behind us. You see them going down towards the woods. And Pickles, I guess, could not keep up. Poor Pickles is Brienne's little goat.
Bust. Thank you for the
Huh?
word. Bust. I was trying to describe the where it cuts off in the bull because it's not a full bull. It's the bust.
The torso.
Yeah.
Bust. They call it the bust.
Yeah.
But no, so Pickles cannot keep up. And all the other goats are following Leonard, their leader. And they're all making their way down towards behind us to go foraging. And Pickles is screaming because he can't catch up to him.
Poor Pickles.
I know, it worried me too. The sound was like a distress call.
No, it was. So you can hear the difference in the yell of the goats. Like you can hear when they're fighting. You can hear, play fighting. You can hear whenever they're excited about something. And the distress call is typically somebody's head stuck in a fence. Is what I would say it typically is.
Yeah, I agree.
But no, it's just Pickles.
Just Pickles. But no, our dogs are all laying around. So I know if it was something scary or something bad, then all the dogs will be up and on it. And so we're not concerned with that. But it's just poor Pickles making his way to the back and couldn't keep up with everybody.
Brienne called yesterday and said that she was going to come get her goats this week.
I'm sad about that.
I know. I have fallen madly in love with Pickles. Like I've always felt for him because he's, what do you call it? Handy capable.
Yeah. Handy capable.
Yeah. But specifically in the mornings when I feed all of the animals in the morning, I give the horses and donkeys theirs, the ostriches theirs, and I toss it all to the goats. Pickles sort of is the one that's left out. So
keep talking.
I will sneak a few goldfish and his own little thing of hay and hand feed him in the mornings on the side. So that way to make sure that he eats. And then there's Starla.
No one's hearing a darn thing you're saying. They don't hear a darn thing that you're saying, Jamie. All they want to see is Starla in her little chair. Hey, sweetie. You wanted some attention? Hi, baby.
She's gotten really big this week.
I know. So yesterday, Lex was bottle feeding her. Watch your head, baby. Lex and Connor are here. They're sleeping right here in the camper beside us. I actually had to walk in and turn their air conditioner off so that we could not have a bunch of noise interference. But guys, it's 70 degrees in there. Don't worry. I'll go back and turn the air on as soon as we're done with the video, with the live. But they're fine. But she tries to follow me in. And of course, Lex always has to bring that darn Kippy, his favorite little dog that belongs to Gigi and Pawpaw is Kippy. And Kippy is a little dog, a yapper. Gosh. Here she comes. Here she comes. Nope, she went back down. But this little girl wants to follow me everywhere. And yesterday, Lex got to bottle feed her, which was a lot of fun for him. He also bottle fed Ruby, which was a new experience for him. He's fed plenty of goats, he said, with Pawpaw, but he's never bottle fed a calf. So yesterday was his first bottle feeding calf experience.
And Ruby's really good at.
Ruby's great.
Like she has gotten to the point where she doesn't care what bottle it is. She knows, like she knows how to eat appropriately. So it was a good experience for Lex, and I don't feel like he got hammered too hard by her either. No,
she pushed him around a little bit. He didn't resist. He just kind of backed away, but he held that bottle the entire time. 2 bottles. She ate 2 bottles with him, and so he didn't know the story of Ruby. And so as he's bottle feeding, I'm making a video for him. I gave it to him for his little channel. Iceland dessert. And so he has his own channel of him bottle feeding all the babies here at Longhorn Lester. So it was really cute. He enjoys that.
I think it's a great experience too.
Oh yeah. Any kid would like to have that experience, I would think. At least, I think
that they need that experience, like I think those are sentinel moments. Like when I was a kid, we went to this place called Grant's Farm, and you feed baby goats there. And I don't remember many trips to my, that little, like I was 5, but I do remember that experience. And it was, feeding another living thing, whether it's human or animal, and embracing that, I think is just one of those things that you'll always remember. Like you talk about your little calf that you guys raised.
Yeah, Sweetheart.
Our
little dairy cow we raised and bottle fed and then milked from. Yeah, we grew up drinking cow's milk. And then my grandfather, my dad's dad, would do all kinds of products, butter, you know, all kinds of stuff they would use from the cow's milk. So I remember, and they would churn it the old fashioned way. There was a, you know what a churn is? A churn. They would milk that cow, and then all that they needed as far as the milk products, they would make themselves from the cow's milk. The problem is, once I finally got my first taste of bottle milk from the store, which is whatever, homogenized or whatever else they call it, I was hooked. Yeah, I prefer store-bought milk now over regular cow's milk or goat milk. I've had that on both, pasteurized, whatever, yeah, whatever. But now they've made it. They could make a lot of products from that cow's milk.
Somebody says, can you put the baby goat and calves back with their mamas?
No,
it's too late. So both cows are dried up now. And that is, you know, if you don't milk them or the babies aren't eating from them, their body basically starts to preserve. And that's what, like, after the incidents that happened with both of these, it honestly was the best situation, because they
were not already connected.
No,
it happened so early that there was never a connection made.
Even so, there's not enough nutrition, green things around for a nursing mama right now too.
They would struggle big time.
So both would struggle in that situation. And in the beginning, we didn't push for this, didn't want to make this happen. It happened on both circumstances. But at the end of the day, I do think that it happened for a reason, because there is nothing green for them to eat. And to maintain a nursing mama requires like 3 times the amount of calories that the others need. And it's just not here. So for us to be able to keep the babies alive allowed mamas to do some self-preservation as well.
While Jamie talks, I'm reading, and vice versa. Question says, could you use the bucket for calves like Bree did? So we will eventually get there. But as of right now, don't forget that Danny still has some kind of an alignment issue.
Yeah, Danny is not easy to feed.
Danny's very difficult to feed. She can't just walk up and take the nipple on her own. You have to literally help line her up.
And it has to be when her body is in a certain position. And that sounds so crazy to anybody who has never experienced it, but it is the most sincere thing. It is not just stand here and Danny's going to walk up to you and eat. And there's a dynamic difference between Ruby and Danny and the stages that they're in, but also the way that Danny has to like have silence and focus. So that means pulling her away from any play and things like that. Like there's definitely some struggle there. And I firmly believe that if she was with mom, that mom would have given up and she would not have survived.
No. Mom was trying.
That's what I'm saying.
We videoed for 4 hours that day. We videoed for 4 hours before we finally grabbed her and brought her here. And anyone that knows, I mean, what I do when I make a video, if it's something that may be controversial, I try to share with you guys I'll take little screenshots of what I read or what I know and post them onto the video. And so when I made that particular video, I kept talking about the 4 hours. You have a 4 hour window for that baby to get that initial, what do you call that? That colostrum. Initial colostrum. And so we have a colostrum serum. They call it serum, a mix replacer.
Yeah, it's a colostrum replacer.
And we knew at the 4 hour mark, I'm like, okay, we waited too long. We got to go now. So we did all that stuff, y'all. We did not want to bottle feed, but we're bottle feeding.
This is it.
And it's it. And we're fine. And the babies are fine. We do have our concerns about Danny. She's a little lady and she's learning. Ruby looks like she's going to be fine and all green with Ruby. I would say Danny's in the yellow zone.
That's true.
Not a red area, but she's in the yellow because sometimes she'll eat the entire bottle. Some days you got to really work to get a bottle into her. You have a lot of
patience with Danny, and it's because there's just something that's not 100% right.
Yeah. And then some days when, she just doesn't want to eat at all. And you got to just go out. And if she doesn't, you cannot hold her down and squeeze it into her mouth. you're not at that point. And so Jamie will usually just try. I think that yesterday we tried at 7. You tried again around 9. You finally got her to eat around 11. So you just got to keep working until she finally will take it.
And during that time, like I said, it's almost like I like developmental delays is the best way to describe it. So like her tongue does really strange things. I have to really get her where her physically like she's there, but also there can be like no distractions. So if the rooster's still crowing, she can't eat. If Ruby is running around, she can't eat. Like it is very, it's time consuming, but also like
it is time consuming.
It takes a lot of patience.
Jane asked a great question. And Jane, that's something that we've been doing for a while now. Not every single day, but we do it.
I would say a couple times a week.
A couple of times a week. We do take the tractor and the trailer back to the woods, especially back where Santana and all the heifers are over there eating. And we are bringing back limbs. They also cut down limbs from around the yard area. When I say they, Ellie and Megan will get out there with the mini chainsaw and cut down a limb and hold it over and let them eat from it. So we're trying to find ways to provide green nutrition for all the animals. It's a challenge, y'all. I will just say that it is a challenge. And I don't know what other farmers and ranchers, goat people are doing this time of year, but I made my video this morning that played on the I'm a Survivor Facebook, and the challenge is real. And then I'll also add that a lot of folks are, I don't want to say demanding, but they are beginning to kind of like raise their fist and stomp their feet about, you must get text to I'm a Survivor now. Stop being worried about his feelings and get him to I'm a Survivor. Friends, if you would have watched the I'm a Survivor video, you would see there's no grass there either. There's no grass at I'm a Survivor. I'm sorry. There used to be, and now it's also burned up and gone. So the nutritional needs, let's not forget that every winter after your first heavy frost, all of your grass dies out. Am I in your way?
No,
I don't mean to block
sitting
you.
up straight. I was kind of slumping over.
Oh.
I didn't realize it till I was like saw how low I was sitting.
So
Sorry.
all of your grass dies, it dies back, and so your animals are forced to live on hay, water, and then whatever grains you provide them through the entirety of the winter until the spring gets warm enough and your grass comes back. So don't think that your animals are going to die from lack of nutrition during these droughts, as long as we're providing them. I'm going to count on, I need both fingers for this. Help me if I forget something. Obviously, you need fresh, clean water. This is our opinion, and it's open for great debate, and there will be people who will scream and holler. But your ponds right now, through a drought, are stale, stagnant. You ever heard the word putrid?
Mm-hmm.
How about poignant? What is poignant? Same thing or something different? Just putrid. And so we want our cows and horses and donkeys and goats to have fresh, clean water that's changed out daily. You need to have hay. Dry hay that can sustain them for a very long time. We also put out green hay, which is flakes of alfalfa hay. You can't overfeed that because it's too rich for most of their systems. You gotta be careful with that. We also have mineral blocks. We have salt blocks. We have sulfur blocks. We have protein licks. We have deworming blocks. That's 8 different things that we're providing. My hands are horrible, y'all. You already know
that I got to eat up. That there are cows who live in what they call lots who never have access. They're
pungent. Thank you.
Never have access to green grass. I mean, this is what we want for our animals, and no matter how much we want, Mother Nature says no right now. So we're doing everything we can to supplement with the things that are available to, that are man-made or shipped in from other parts of the country. And we're doing our best, and they're okay. Nobody is going to die from lack of, because we're able to supplement and be able to do those things. So don't freak out about that. Somebody said there's a comment that asking if I'm transgender.
Transgender.
I guess because my voice is like a little bit gruff today.
Kelly Jo screams out, Jake just bought 6,000 gallons of potable water. Kelly, that's great. I don't know if that's already been delivered or not, but Jake will find out real soon that we have pumped 60,000 gallons of potable water into our pond, and it's made that much of a difference. So I do hope that Jake's 6,000 gallons does him enough for what he needs.
I wonder if they're going to store that in tanks instead or something.
I don't know. I don't know. But 6,000 gallons, it seems like a lot of water. But let's not forget that we pumped 40,000 gallons of irrigation onto our pasture. We also have just now replenished 60,000 gallons from the river to our pond, and it has literally raised the pond about an inch. So I don't know. Did Jake make that video yet? Well, I'm guessing he had to if you've already seen it. So my question is, did it fill the pond? Can anyone tell me, did it fill the pond? I'm going to read the comments here. And my question is, did that 6,000 gallons fill his pond?
He just said it was coming, it says.
So everyone is saying that 6,000 will not be enough for Jake. And Jake probably doesn't realize that, because in your mind, you think 6,000 gallons. Oh my God. But believe it or not, when you have ground, it's going to absorb a lot. Your ground,
that's
around the pond,
is that the water going into the pond also is being absorbed in the walls, because there's a certain part that it's not just like filling up a bucket, like it's absorbing. It's a sponge basically.
So it will be delivered on Thursday, everyone is saying. So I really do hope that helps Jake, but I do think that Jake's best bet would be to take his tractor and his plow and plow him a single line and run a water hose. A water hose would be Jake's best bet, and would be a whole lot less expensive. And
put up a trough, you mean?
Put up a water trough.
Not run a hose.
No, don't run up to the pond. You run a hose to a water trough.
Yeah.
But and that would be, in my opinion, a whole lot safer and a lot easier and tons cheaper. But I do hope that works out great for Jake. But we know from experience that 6,000 gallons is not much water at all.
I know that, like, everybody's trying to be creative in the solutions to what to do right now, and we're not the only. Just we're people who are in Texas who put it in a video, but just know that this is most of Texas, and
not just Texas, Arizona here. This is really neat news. Debbie says we finally got 3 days of rain here in Bullhead City, Arizona.
Nice.
Good for you guys, Debbie. We were talking about the fear of not having enough hay for our winter crop, because we feed hay throughout the winter months also. We don't normally feed hay this time of year, but we had to last year because there's no grass, and we're doing it again this year, and we're down to 20 rolls. And I'm afraid we're going to probably have our entire 20 rolls gone by the time winter gets here, when the first frost hits. And so we're not going to get a second cut. Obviously, it's this late in the year. You might could cut as late as October. And so it's possible, if we ended up getting some good rains in September, some of October, we might could get a cut off of that pasture. I'm hoping so, to give us 25, 30 more rolls. But if we don't, then we're going to end up having to buy an entire 50 rolls to get us through the winter. And so we are looking around now to try to get our hay bought now before it goes through the roof as far as prices go. And then I would advise everyone to do that, because it's not just us who's suffering through a drought. This is the entire state of Texas. And I told Jamie that other states around us have also struggled. I think Louisiana has dealt with the drought, Arizona, Oklahoma. I didn't know Oklahoma was going through drought.
Not as bad as last year, but
not as bad as last year.
And certain parts of it are
I don't really know exactly, but the problem is, the more states that struggle around us, the harder it is for us to import. And then, this is going to sound weird, but and it's also mean, but what a lot of people do whenever you start seeing hay becoming scarce, is that a lot of hay men will go out and bale anything. They'll find any weedy, nasty pasture anything, and they'll cut that stuff and roll it up. And it will include stickers and thorns and vines and just milkweed and just trash. They'll roll that stuff up and sell it off as hay. And people are desperate enough to buy it. And so you end up getting a lot of stuff that you're not happy with. Your cows won't eat. They can't eat. And you don't know where it came from. It's just they said hay, so you buy it. So we worry about that. So we are going to try to start looking for hay soon so that we can get the pick of the crop, or at least the better hay, before all the nasty stuff is the only thing available. Yeah. All right. So can you end up with poisonous foliage? Absolutely. There are things that can't grow here in a normal season that will grow whenever everything else dies off. And sometimes that stuff can be poisonous. I do believe, I don't know exactly, but was it the bison guy, Dusty, over at Crossriver Bison? Maybe you guys might know, who his bison during the drought last year ended up eating some stuff they shouldn't have eaten. And I think it ended up making them sick, or maybe passing.
Or somebody else, but it was like Johnson grass or something like that.
I believe it was something called Johnson grass. I don't know this for a fact, but no, we don't see that. We don't have none of that stuff growing here. No. Nothing grows here.
Nothing grows.
Except for where Jamie waters. The funniest thing. Have you made a video about that?
No.
The funniest thing is where Jamie waters her trees, her fruit trees, and her plants, where that extra water flows. Guys, we have grass that tall and thick, lush green grass. I'm thinking, man, that's the difference in where water's at and where water's not.
People are like, why can't you do that to the whole yard? Well, the water table's low and you can't keep up. Like, that's the thing, is like, that's me watering every single day religiously, and it's like pouring it on. It's like each tree probably gets 10 to 15 gallons of water. And so it's not a wide circle by any means. It is literally only where that water touches, and it's been consistent. So it's never had the opportunity to burn like the rest of this grass. The recovery for the rest of the grass is going to require massive rain, because the ground is so deficient.
Yeah.
That there's no nutrients to even bring anything back to life right now on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
And we've tried a few patches here and there to run the sprinkler to see if it would work, but you can't keep up because the burn off rate is faster than the water rate can go on, and we have too much.
I hear the boys are awake. That's good. What time is it? 9:45 our time.
Are we gonna open a few presents or a few boxes?
You tired of talking?
Baby, my throat hurts. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, that or you have to keep talking, and I'll just have to sit here and.
Can you open some gifts while I just talk?
Okay.
So listen, this is the point of the video where we're going to open a couple of gifts, and if you're not one who enjoys seeing things that we've been gifted, then I completely understand. This is not for everybody. But Jamie's throat is starting to hurt, and we've been talking a little bit too long, she says. Let me open this over here first. I opened it yesterday at I'm a Survivor, but I wanted to bring it over. This over here are muck-reducing bacteria for your ponds. And it's safe for, and there's a whole list of what it's safe for. And then the gift card said, from one animal rescue to another, I hope this can help clean up your back ponds a bit. From Fluff Responder Animal Rescue. So Fluff Responders Animal Rescue says from one animal rescue to another. And they gifted us a container full of muck away. And it's a way to clean all of the muck from off your ponds, which will make that pond easier for our animals to ingest. So thank you so very much, Fluff Responders Animal Rescue. Now, guys, I do want to remind you, this is my little rant that I have to always do. I'm going to keep that here so the animals don't eat at it.
Here's the lid.
Yeah, put that lid back on there. We don't want a little goat to get into it. Oh, muck cleaner. I need this. Goats will eat anything. We don't ask, y'all. We don't ask. So this is the part that's always hard on us, is saying, don't do this. If y'all take care of yourself and your family first, and we don't ask for anything. If we need something, we'll ask, and we just don't ask. We just find a way. Okay, I just wanted to say that.
Okay, so this is pearls, but they have this little plastic thingy on there, and I was like, what is this? It says This is the perfect corsage band for you. Hope you and the ladies can have fun making your own unique corsages. Maybe the boys can make it for you.
Oh, Lord.
From Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. This is going to be awesome. So this is for prom. I love that everybody's getting into prom. So many people are like, what is this prom thing you talk about?
Oh,
you know, we like to get together and do fun things. And you know what? Prom. Because why not?
That says Lester Morrow on it. If that says Lester Morrow, I'm going to open this sucker myself. All right. This comes from Teresa Bruger. I've seen that name before just yesterday. Teresa, you've been too kind to me. Oh, Lord. Jamie, look. That has my name on it.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, goodness gracious, Jamie. Look.
With Waylon on it?
Well, no, it's just the bull. I wish Waylon had horns like that, and one day he will. One day he will have horns like that. Ooh, that's way too big. Close it up a little bit.
Now, wait a minute. You get... What is this?
What is that, Jamie? Look, that says my name, Lester Morrow, and it shows a bull. Thank you, Teresa.
Okay, this is from somebody named Pam Williams.
Is it, who's it to?
It says it's to me. To me.
Oh, well, then there.
Is this for me? I'm so confused right now. Wait a minute. This is an animal costume, right? Oh, it's for my goose.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
For your goose?
Yeah.
What do you mean for your goose?
The goose is my porch goose.
Oh.
A little crown, a little sunshine smiley face
for
outfit.
Gertrude.
I was so
Gertie.
So confused right here. I was like, this is... how do you get
I'm
that
like,
hat?
wait, you're getting hats now? You're getting hats, Jamie? I thought I was a hat
Thank
guy.
you. This is adorable. I love it. Thank you, Miss Pam.
Another one for Lester, Jamie.
There's a lot for Lester.
Well, Jamie, I'm sorry.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, Lord. Jamie.
Lester.
Oh, no. You know what this means, right? We got to start talking in an accent because I got my very first British cap. I got me a British cap, Jamie. And that means... Shut your mouth, Rocky. You don't got nothing.
Oh, my God.
He doesn't get anything. Rocky doesn't get anything. And he starts screaming and hollering, the British are coming. The British are coming. We don't know that, Rocky. Rocky's trying to do his best Paul Revere. Hey, I wonder if the British know about Paul Revere. Rocky, not now.
Well, while you're talking about that, Miss Paula sent us a megaphone to be able to use for when we're pumping water so we can communicate better. I think that this is completely appropriate for many times in life. And it's for me, not you, because we all know that everyone can hear you.
You need to scream at Rocky right now. Put the batteries in that sucker and scream at him to shut his pie hole. Because Rocky is really disturbing the peace here at Longhorn Lester's.
Rocky.
Yes, Rocky. The whole neighborhood can hear that guy. And they're about sick and tired. Rocky, you need to shut your little pie hole, is what he needs to do. And what's dumb is the louder I scream, the louder he crows. I don't understand that for nothing. And we're about sick of it. Don't cut yourself, babe. We don't have a whole lot of gifts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 6 more. There's 6 more.
There's a few more.
I'm almost scared to pull this out of the box.
Why?
Because it looks like it might be something. It comes to I'm a Survivor Lester.
What have you done?
I don't know what I've done. I don't know what kind of contraption this is or how you would work it.
We'll break it out.
Well, Jamie, I'm scared to even use my teeth on it.
I can't open the batteries.
There's something I'm not even going to put my mouth on, Jamie. And this might be one of them.
Oh, I know what that is. That's a replacement for your for the rolling pin.
Oh, like a massager.
What did you think it was?
Jamie, I don't even know. I don't even know what I thought it was. Oh, man. This is nice. That feels great. Just going to replace the rolling pin, huh?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, this is
the hardest
great.
I've ever worked right now.
Oh, my gosh. This does feel wonderful.
To open up batteries.
You guys do know that my body's eaten up with poison ivy, poison oak, poison everything.
Lester's
Just
ate
red
up.
bugs. I am
Let's
eat up.
just be real here. Lester is ate up.
I
In
have,
more ways than one.
I have been eaten up. This is a massager, and that's nice. Is there a name on that? Well, darn it, there's not a name from a sender, but I can promise you this will go on Jamie's side of the bed. And
They were concerned it might go on.
I will ask her every morning, hey, sweetie, could you, I'm just pretty sore. I just kind of hurt this morning. Could you help me just for a second or so? And then normally that means I fall back asleep while she's working.
Yeah. Exactly what that meant.
And she wouldn't trade it for nothing, y'all.
Okay.
I appreciate this. Marie says, Rocky, shut your little pie hole.
Well, this works. Okay, I did power. And then squeeze the handle when you talk. Nope, that takes the batteries off.
Squeeze what handle? And it has a bottle opener. How funny is
Super
that?
important. Power.
Rocky. We don't want siren.
Record.
The dogs are on. Rocky. Okay, Jamie. Hold on. Record. Rocky, you need to shut your little pie hole. Okay, hold on a second. Let's try this again. Rocky, Jamie, stop. We're trying to. It seems like it should be something I can figure out. I'm pressing power, and it goes record. Okay.
I'm gonna die. I can't.
I'm turning the volume down.
I'm gonna
Rocky.
die.
Rocky, you need to shut your little pie hole. Rocky, you need to shut your little pie hole.
Okay.
That is
Rocky, you need to shut your little pie hole.
okay, I'll just set it here.
Rocky,
Okay.
you need to shut your little pie
Turn it
hole.
off, Morrow.
We'll just
Rocky,
keep it running and
you
let
need
Rocky
to
know.
shut your little pie hole.
Can we just keep it running the whole time?
Rocky, you need to shut your little pie hole. Rocky, you need to
Oh my
shut
God.
your little
But
pie
listen,
hole.
do you hear him? He's quiet now.
Oh yeah.
You need to shut your little pie hole. Rocky, you need to.
That thing almost killed me, just for the record.
Listen, I begin to sweat.
I know you are because you touched me and I'm like,
I don't know why, but I was so nervous with that thing. The anxiety came out of nowhere and sweat just drenched me instantly.
Hold on a second. I got a package from Jesus.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my
I
God.
legitimately got a package
It
from
is.
Jesus.
It's from Jesus.
Do you see this? He lives in Houston, for the record.
Oh, well, that's nice. What did Jesus send to Jamie?
I don't know.
I'm nervous for you, babe.
You should be.
This comes
Apparently,
from
this person
Rockwell
thinks that I need
Williams
Jesus
in
my life.
Kissimmee, Florida. Oh, there's a letter. There's a letter. I'll read the letter first, like everyone gift opener supposed to. What did Jesus send you?
Jesus sent me something from Dixie.
Oh,
Hold on a second here. I gotta get the plastic off, and I'm gonna show you the charm because it's
okay.
a bracelet.
Jamie's opening her gift from Jesus. And isn't that funny how Rocky shut up as soon as we started playing them?
Look, it's me and Dixie together, and on the back end it says Dixie with all my heart, right? Dixie always with me. That is so thoughtful and sweet. Thank you.
It really is.
And it came from Jesus.
From Jesus. From the desk of Lady Rockwell Williams Brown, Longhorn Lester's, and, oh Lord, Nate Morrow.
Oh boy.
Care of,
Rocky, you need to shut your little pie hole.
Poor Rocky.
Here we go. Dear Lester and Nate,
Rocky, you need to shut your little pie hole. Rocky,
he needs to shush it up.
Does he? No.
Lester and Nate, I first started watching your videos immediately after
He's taunting you right now.
He is taunting me. I'm sweating like crazy. I don't know why. I first started watching your videos immediately after I stumbled on a video of the most magnificent longhorn playing with a little red ball. That wasn't a little red ball. That was a huge red ball. That's just how big Tex is. That was Tex. I became a little bit curious and continued onto your other videos when I read the story of what happened to your farm. I was seriously affected and was saddened when I saw for myself, so I never stopped watching until this day. Uh-oh, until this day.
Uh-oh.
Is that going to be bad? I continued my interest in your videos after hearing about this guy screaming and scolding his son Ringo. What I didn't know and then came to realize was your son Ringo was a little billy goat who wouldn't behave himself. I was recovering from spinal surgery and shouldn't be laughing, but every day I would look forward to watching more of your videos. Okay, this is whew, Jamie. I was worried at first, Jamie.
Yeah.
My all-time favorite was your video called Ringo's Walk of Shame. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Going towards Meg in embarrassment. That talking to you from you, Lester, continued onto a little guy named Nate. Yes, he needs to shut his pie hole. Guys, I don't make this stuff up. Read this line where my finger's at right over there. Right there, this line right over here, where it says Nate in bold. He needs to shut his pie hole. I wanted to do something for your gifts and goodies. So I'm gifting you a little token of my love. This is to you, Jamie, and all the babies. Oh no. I found a partner for Nate's roost. Let's just go ahead and open this sucker up, Jamie. I can't hardly wait any longer to see what.
Oh my gosh.
I've been gifted. Oh, Lord.
It looks just like him.
It says for Mr. Nate.
It's the same size as Nate.
Maybe when he sees himself, he will shut his pie hole. That's true. That does look just like a little Nate.
I could put that up.
Oh, Lord, Jamie. And then there's a cap. And this must probably be for to wear around Ringo. Jamie, where's the box cutter? Wait, there's something else in there.
Aw, that looks like my Ruby.
It sure does.
It looks so much like her. When you love what you have everything you need. How special.
That is special. There you go, Jamie Goat. It's got a little bit disfigured in shipping.
It would only be better if it said Old Goat.
Old Goat. I will have to work all of that out. Yesterday, we ran across something that was opened by someone other than us, and it was these really neat hat thingamajiggies that you put in your dishwasher.
Yeah.
So you literally put your hat over it, and it shapes to your hat, and you can wash your hats in a dishwasher. Never heard of that in my life. Never heard of that. But
guess
listen,
who's washing hats now?
Yeah, and there was like a 10-pack. There's quite a few of them. Jamie, there's not a name on that anywhere. Was there?
Yeah, it was in the letter.
From the desk of Lady Rockwell Williams Brown.
Turn it behind you.
No. So thank you.
From Kissimmee, Florida.
Yeah, Kissimmee. Not Kiss Me, Florida. Kissimmee.
It's Kissimmee.
It's not Kissimmee, it's Kissimmee.
There's no N in there.
It's Jamie, it's Kissimmee. Kissimmee.
Let me see it.
It's Kissimmee, Florida, y'all. Please say that I'm right. Kissimmee, Florida.
There's no N.
Jamie, it's called Kissimmee, Florida. And I know that I'm right. And if you watch the comments, Jamie's right.
Thank you, Brandy. Thank you.
Jamie's right. Kissimmee. I've heard of Kissimmee, not Kiss Me, Florida. Jamie's correct? Oh, my gosh. Then where's Kissimmee? I've heard of a place called Kissimmee. I have. There's a place called Kissimmee. I know I'm not making that up. I didn't dream this. Okay, where we at?
Okay. So
there's a place called Kissimmee somewhere, y'all. So what's this, Jiminy Crickets? Oh, wait, that's from Jiminy Crickets? Kissimmee? That's a mountain somewhere, Lester. A mountain. Okay.
This might help and deter the ducks from the longhorn water troughs. Tie them to the fence area. Jamie can also use them in her garden at the sanctuary to keep the birds out. From Laura. I don't know what it is though.
Maybe it's one of these that say, "Get out of my water! Get out of my garden!"
Neither of us are correct. Well, how the heck do you say it? Yeah, kissing me.
Oh, okay. We've seen these. These are streamers. So you know about this? You cut them in little links and they hang and they blow in the wind, and they kind of like a disco ball effect. They just send flashes of light all over the place. If you have epileptic seizures, you should not be anywhere around these things because they will send you into a bit of a, yeah. That was really kind though, and this would probably work. All right, we're getting down to the end here, folks. If you can bear with us a little bit longer. Lester Morrow. I don't want to cut too deep and go through the table.
I'm trying to clean up as we go here.
Yeah, I see that. All right, so I don't see anything that has a name. There's no gift card inside to know who it's from, but it comes in a little pouch like so. And when you open the pouch up,
oh, it's a hiking pole.
Oh my Lord. It is a hiking pole.
That's awesome. I like how it folds up.
I wonder how it like wraps like together easily.
Like a tent.
So it looks like one of those pop-up rod and reels.
Yeah.
Sort of.
And it has an expander in it.
So Jamie, I may be doing this wrong. How does a cable pull in? There's a cable that keeps it all together.
Go to expand it. Okay.
And so do I squeeze it? No, I don't tie it. That does nothing. This says pull.
Yeah.
Oh, so each one pulls and locks. Oh, okay. So I have me a walking stick now.
AKA another spanky stick.
Yeah, or just a spanky stick. So this is very nice. Now here's my only thing. I bet you that someone gifted me this because they knew I was having to traverse them hills. And
I think that it's still, you can still use it, just might not be for what they intended it for.
Yeah, so I will just say that, and then yesterday I thought it was kind of cute. You and I were talking in our live about the hills were not the kind of hills people are thinking they're hills. These are the kind of hills that you have to slide down. You sliding, you're not walking down with a stick, you're sliding down on my bottom. I have slid on my knees and tore up my pants. I slid on my bottom and just said, you know what, just go for it. I don't even care. But they're not hills you can walk down. But I love the walking stick. It's very lightweight, yet heavy duty.
No, it will get put to use here. Just maybe not for what they...
Yo, certainly will. A walking stick. Thank you. I wish I knew who the sender was. Then maybe they were from Kissimmee.
So this comes from Joyce Johnson, and it was a package that was to both of us. So you have one and I have one.
Is it this or is it this?
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
Wrong one. Yeah, it's this green thing.
Okay. This goes there. All right, from Miss Johnson, Joyce Johnson.
So Miss Joyce says, life is more beautiful because you're in it. I've been watching you from the beginning of your channel, and I want to say that you're a ray of sunshine to me. When I watch the videos every morning, I smile while you're feeding the babies and watch them playing in the yard.
Do you have your tights? Do you have tight nuts or a rusty tool? The News WD-40 stands 9 inches high, 1 inch in diameter, complete with a red knob.
Dang.
Guys, it is true. What she's saying is exactly true. A can of WD-40, obviously, stands 9 inches. It is 1 inch in diameter. And it has a red knob.
She said, when I thought of
Man-sized pressure pack makes old tools like new again. Tools will slide in and out with ease. It lubricates dry passageways. It makes screwing a real pleasure. Gives a lot better penetration. You should keep a spare pack in your car for emergencies. It's good stuff.
WD-40.
All I'm saying. What was her name again?
Joyce. And Joyce
Joyce
said,
has my sense of humor, Jamie. A lot of people don't.
well, dang. Joyce sent me a mug that says, yes, I really do need all the plants, and a Ringmaster of the Shit Show keychain. Thanks, Joyce. And she definitely does have your sense of humor.
Dear Lester, I do consider you a friend. I've been watching since your first videos. When I saw this sign, the first thing I thought about was Lester. I knew I had to get it for you because it is your type of humor. Jamie, you don't make this stuff up. This is non-scripted. This is real. This is your type of humor, and I get it too. She must be from England. You think she's from the UK?
She's not from the UK.
Because the Brits get my kind of humor, and they're all about my kind of humor.
She's from Colorado.
Oh, she's from Colorado? I didn't know that Americans could have my sense of humor. I'm praying for you, all Longhorn Lesters and all of your babies, from Joyce. Thank you,
that
Joyce.
Is so sweet.
It is sweet.
And funny, and you definitely hit the nail on the head.
Hey, yesterday Stephanie said it right. Stephanie said, sometimes if you can be authentic, be transparent, be yourself, that really can kind of, in a way, differentiate your audience from folks who should probably go find other pages. And I don't mean that in a mean way, but it's so true. If you can't get someone's sense of humor, if you don't find them humorous or comical, you really should find your happy place. Because instead of sitting here screaming and hollering, go ahead.
Oh, my Sadie got some treats. She's going to be so excited. She's sleeping underneath the camper right now.
She's conked
She's
out.
had a very busy night.
She works, y'all. She works. That girl works harder than any dog we got.
That's for Miss Teresa. Thank you, Miss Teresa.
What is this? All right. This is a 24-foot of nozzle misting system.
Hey, that's pretty awesome.
Jamie just showed me something this morning that they have at different beaches. It's this ring where water mist out of, and you walk through it and it will mist you down. It has a drain on the bottom that you stand on if you choose to. So none of that water accumulates. It all drains right down. And I thought that was really clever. And she goes, we need something like this for our animals to walk through, where they have to walk through it. They have to walk through it to cool down. Well, guess what? This is a misting hose that goes 24 foot, and we got 2 of them. That's 48 foot that can just mist down on them. And that's how the picture looks in the back of how you hook it up to your hose.
I bet we could put that on the edge of the loafing shed.
Well, goats, no matter what, goats are not going to want it. Goats are going to stay far.
No, but the horses would.
Horses would. And we will figure up a way to work that. That will be a really neat video and a real fun project. Is that it?
You have one more. And it's
one more,
for
and
Lex
we're done.
and Lester.
Oh, Lex! Lex! Come here right now. Hurry. I'm not going to bullhorn him. He's right here. Lex is coming. Come here real fast.
Good morning, gentlemen. Oh, there's Trixie. Haven't seen her.
Come stand between me and Jamie because someone gifted you something.
Yep, you got a package.
So Lex got the package. First of all, before you open this package, make sure you look everybody in the eye. Lex, how do you feel knowing there's 5,913 people watching you right now?
Oh, that's a lot.
Does that kind of seem overwhelming? You need to. I'm sorry, Lex. Lex, I want to talk to you, but hold on. Just give me a second here.
Rocky, you need to shut your little pie hole.
I don't want Rocky to ruin your moment, okay?
So that's what that was when I was in there?
Oh, you heard that? Is that what woke you guys up this morning? Sorry, boys.
No.
He needs to shut his pie hole. Lex, how was your first week of school?
It was great.
Come over here, Connor.
Oh, okay.
You want to come join? Why is Rocky doing that now? He was quiet the whole time till you guys come over here. Connor, how was your first week of school?
It was great.
It was great. One of y'all already have tests coming up. Who?
Me.
After 1 week of school, you already have tests coming up.
Yep.
That's not good.
Yeah.
And Lex, you said your favorite teacher was Mr. who?
Gatliff, my geography teacher.
Geography. But Lex is not real sure why. He knows the guy seems kind of nice, but also Lex loves geography. So that's kind of interesting. Well, have you ever heard of a place called Canada?
Yes.
This comes from Canada. Here you go. You want to come closer? Come closer so people can see. You want to sit in your dad's lap?
No.
Come on, man. Come on around, Connor.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Look in box. It isn't a fish sponge. Okay. this box.
Talk nice and loud so everyone can hear you.
Okay. Okay, what is this? It says aqua clear right here.
Let's open it up. So sometimes people will use a box, even though it's not actually what's in the box. It's other things. So let's put the camera down a little bit.
Okay.
And now we're going to pour them out.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that kind? Now show each one of them to the camera.
Okay. So
Hold on, wait. I think this goes to this.
Oh, they attach. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's a little baby Carl.
That's cute. A little baby Carl. And then I'm going to help you open your
Get him
envelope.
on there?
No. Oh yeah, I did it. Wait, no, I didn't.
You want to read this letter?
Okay.
Read it nice and loud, though, so everyone can hear you, okay?
Okay. Dear Lex and Lester, hi guys. I just had to send you all these very cute Kinder Surprise toys. Sorry we ate the chocolate, but I thought from the beginning that Carl belongs to Lex. I have followed I'm a Survivor, and now I watch both I'm a Survivor plus Longhorn Lesters. Hey, let's see. Both new babies. Longhorns are precious.
Oh, because of Ruby and Danny, who you hit the
Aw.
bottle feed yesterday. Have you made that video yet?
No, I
Say who
haven't.
it's from, baby. On the
For today,
backside.
So this comes over. I love you, folks. Oh, she says, folks. Jamie, I love you. The whole gang on Marl Hill. Bree's funny when she gagged. Bree did gag on a video, and I have laughed at that over and over. Who knew that mucus was so revolting? LOL. Thank you all from Eric, Jay, Roy, and family.
How sweet.
And that is very sweet. So thank you so much for that.
So these come inside those Kinder eggs, which you guys probably know nothing about. You know about a Kinder egg?
Nope.
I don't
Connor,
either.
you know about a Kinder egg?
Yeah, I think I know about them.
So it's a chocolate egg that comes with a surprise in the middle, apparently.
Oh, so they ate the chocolates, but
Yeah.
they gave us the prize.
How cool is that? And
That-
they thought of us because it was an ostrich.
That is very sweet.
Thank you, Eric.
There you go. Put those in your little camper in there. Oh, I just dropped them. And do not let the goat eat them, please. Okay. We got to keep those. And don't y'all chew them either.
Oh
Kids.
my gosh. Thanks, Connor.
Connor, you promise you won't chew on them?
No problem.
Connor, who was your favorite teacher? You told me.
I had two of them.
Two favorite teachers.
Yeah, one of them was Miss Keith, my math teacher.
Miss Keith is math teacher.
And Miss Whitney, my science teacher.
His science teacher. Is there a reason why you like them so much?
Yeah, because
Walk over here, buddy, so everyone can see you. Hurry.
Kinder eggs are banned in the U.S.
Really? Because they're probably kiss and choke
Oh.
on them. Why do you like that teacher? You told me that teacher tells y'all. This is really, really funny.
Okay.
Tell me real fast, Connor, the story of the teacher and how she gets your attention. But say it really loud, people can hear you. Come
So-
closer.
So basically
Hey, talk really loud.
Okay. So basically, Miss Keith, my math teacher, like every time she needs to get like our attention, she's always like, "Okay, listen up." And then right after that, she like says all the instructions. She's like, "Okay, everyone got that? Right?
That's clever.
Yeah."
It's
and-
like it's so. Have you ever had a teacher who did this? If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. You ever heard teachers do that
Yeah,
before?
I
That
have.
annoys the heck out of me.
Me too.
But Miss Keith, Miss Keith, she's like, okay, now y'all listen up. And she like brings them all in and all eyes are on her. And then she gives y'all math instructions. If you have 4 plus 4, you have to, and whatever. She goes, okay, everybody got that? And so she gives y'all instructions and then she moves
like
you.
she sounds like really like listen up. This is
Like
That
she's
makes me want to
serious.
listen.
Yeah.
That makes me want to listen, Connor.
yeah, and it's like everyone has to listen, and like it's like, all right, guys, everyone listen right here, and then right after she says that, she's like, all right, everyone got that? Yeah, everyone. got
That's a really clever
That is
teacher.
clever.
And I bet I would like her too. I like her just by hearing you talk about her.
Mhm.
So thank you, Connor.
Yeah.
All right. Carry
So-
on, Connor.
I learned that Kinder eggs are not banned in the U.S., but they're different everywhere else. They have way cooler toys and way cooler, way better chocolate everywhere else, apparently. Our Kinders are called Kinder Joy and much different.
So I'm afraid that in the comments it's turned from a positive to a negative place. So I haven't been reading. I'm sorry. I've been talking with Lex and watching what's going on around me. playing around with Nate, not Nate, but our rooster, who's as bad as Nate, if not worse.
Connor is Stephanie and Buddy's son.
Yes, Stephanie and Buddy's son
From
is
the Denman
Connor,
homestead.
and he and Lex are 1 week apart in age. And let's try to keep the comments a happy place, guys. Yes, there will be a live tonight if Jamie's, God willing, if Jamie's willing and able. But we're enjoying this, just a little morning when it's nice and cool before it gets hot, before we get started on our days. But we will go live tonight as usual, our Sanctuary Sunday. It is our 8 o'clock p.m. our time. And hey, don't forget, there's still videos to be watched, y'all. Yesterday, because we went live in the morning, no one watched our videos. Very few watched our videos. We had the lowest video day in months. And I says, I think it's because we went live on all of our channels and everyone took the live as our daily video. And so our videos didn't get any views yesterday. We're sitting here saying, no one cares. No one cares anymore. But listen, that's all we got. We want to say thank you. It's
How you do this?
Please not in my ear.
Rocky, you need to shut your little pie hole. Rocky, you need to shut your little pie hole.
Thank y'all for watching.
Rocky, you
Yeah.
need to shut your...
Yes.
We love y'all. And we will talk to you later.
Thank y'all. Enjoy your